Western Carolina University's Communication Department will be losing one of its own when Professor Gabe Nucci leaves after this school year. Nucci has been the lead professor for the Catamount football streaming class since its inception in 2010. While Nucci hasn't been here as long as many professors in the Communication Department, he's had a profound impact on this class as well as the students who have had the opportunity to work under him. In light of Gabe leaving, the students of this year's class decided to put together this send-off video package for him.
I was gonna do something funny, but then I decided, I'm gonna be serious. Get real with you for a minute here.
Really knowledgeable. I've even had some fun in your classes, and it's been fun at times. And I hope you have fun doing the World Cup and the X Games and all that cool stuff that you do.
Well, Gabe, I've known you for 3 years. I've learned a lot in the 3 years, more than I probably thought I would. Having a few classes with you is pretty nice.
Anthony Booth-Lett can attest to just how difficult it was to pull off a video package without Gabe's knowledge of it happening.
Gabe was really moved. When he first saw it, he didn't know what it was. He had no idea what was going on. As it went on, it got more and more emotional. He started fighting back tears. He'll never admit that he was crying, but he was definitely crying. You could see the tears coming down his face. It was great to see him like that, because that tells me that we really got to him. We really gave back to him after everything that he's done for us, which was the goal of that whole video. We wanted to show him that we really cared. And after the video was over, he actually had to leave the room for a little while to kind of regain his composure and be able to come out and talk to all of us. So it was a really good thing, and I'm really glad we could get to him like that.
This video was added onto the final game of the season without his knowing. Upon seeing this, Nucci was speechless and deeply touched by the gesture. Anthony was there when Nucci first saw the video.
This was a really well-kept secret on our part. He had no idea what we were doing. He had no idea that we were planning anything like this. Basically, what went into this was we wanted to show that we cared about him, and we wanted to say thank you for all the things that he's done for us. And this was the one thing that we could figure out, and we could show him how much we really cared. No one knew, not even anyone that we interviewed. None of them knew what was going on. It was a really well-kept secret, and they didn't know until the day of shooting. And it was really hard to try to keep it from Gabe, because everything that we had to edit and everything that we had to put together was basically out in the open for him to just look at. We came close. He actually almost found out once. We had to shut down the computer really quick. He almost found out, and that would have ruined the whole thing, but I'm glad he didn't, and I'm glad we were able to keep that a secret, and it was a really great time and a really good thing to do.
Nucci will wrap up his teaching career after the spring semester and will be going back to freelance work within the sports world.